Come one and all, the night. Whoa, excuse me there. Come one and all, the night show will begin shortly. As always, like to give it time for others to show, but we will begin shortly. And that actual shortly will be in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the night show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only TK Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. You know, call me. I am your night host, the one who reads the night tone, who travels through this kingdom to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready to grab your spells, grab your gear, collect some quests, and enter the world of Warcraft. Because we're continuing our bit of a remix with our Orc Shaman, Skyfried. And we're actually going to go right back into being a shaman. As you can see, we're now level 80. This is not something that happened on stream. I grinded up to max level. Let's get on our mount. As I promised, I would save the shaman storyline. I'm not sure where this was leading us to. Oh, well, it's trying to still give us that one. Let's talk to her then. Yeah. So now we're riding around on a fell element. We also unlocked the Chrono Scholar title. It's good to see you, Farseer. We have much to discuss. Yeah, I basically grinded on infinite research. To restore the Maelstrom Pillar, we will need to infuse it with the essence of air. A large quantity of Mistral essence will be required to do this. Mistral essence can be found on the many elementals in the Vortex Pinnacle. If you return to me with a steady supply of elemental essence, I will be able to continue my restoration work on the Maelstrom Pillar. Collect 100 Mistral essence from winged elementals in the Vortex Pinnacle. Travel to the Vortex Pinnacle through the portal in the heart of Azeroth. Yeah. Is the video working for anyone else? Or did the stream... Alright, let's go to the element. Yeah, this is a side questy thing. It yields. What's that? What's this? Ah, well, this part is just useless. We already challenged them, so. Nah, if they come again, we'll see it, but let's go. Let's go back. So now, we basically, I think we need, I can't remember if we need to kill 100 or we gotta kill 100's worth. I want to kind of fly back in because I want to make sure there's nothing we missed. No, we'll kill these guys first. Yeah, so maybe we don't have to kill 100, we just need to kill 100's worth. Actually, no, wait. We might have to kill 100. Which I don't care for that. I mean, logically it's sound. It makes sense, but... Alright, let's turn into our little mount. An earthen? I just want to make sure we don't have any other quests to do. Like that one with her is at least okay, and let's just check my quests. No, looks like that's it. Hey, you fucker. Or nothing. I know I should have read her dialogue, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss her. Earthen Ring, as if more like a dirty disc, like a mud pie. Like, I don't know. You guys are terrible. You yield, huh? Very well. I yield, I yield. Curse you, Shaman, and that weapon of yours. Without the Grim Totem would have been victorious. Take your lousy supplies, and we will be back. Neither one of these is useful. Alright, back into this, so let's go start killing the elements. Like, I can't do anything with this. Why did keep that even in? Oh, but you drops a good amount of essence. Oh, that's a scary thought when you mention there has to be an elemental lord of wind. Give me. Yep. Thing is, this also isn't a big area. It's a note. Wait, there's so many opponents here. I need to start killing them. Jesus, everyone's killing. Okay, so some of them do drop more than one, it looks. I think, is it dropping more than one, or is it because there's more opponents? Oh, whatever. We'll keep killing and finding out. So how's everyone doing today? Throwing lightning all around the place. I mean, some of these guys do go down real quick. As long as the other players don't steal all the kills, then we should be okay. Where did I get the Spirit Wolf? I thought that was another player. Oh, dragon. That wants me to bring up a question for all you in the audience. Since one of my coworkers and friends, she brought up a cool. There's a cool show she said she started watching and she's trying to finish the new season. Well, the not exactly new season anymore, the last season. But what are you guys' opinion on House of the Dragon? You guys are hearing me, right? I never know when you guys are so silent. It's a dragon. Mm. So that means you've watched the show? Okay, that one confirms definitely more. What depends on the monster we're fighting, we're definitely getting more. Just trying to be too many. No. We'll go back to the other. Actually, no, I want to stay on this side because I think this is the best. Let's support the portal. Mhm. 71. The sad thing is, despite the fact they're respawning after every from killing, we're literally just killing all these elementals. Because yeah, for an element to die, they have to be killed in their own realm, their own elemental plane. So that means all these elements we're fighting here, we're killing these bastards. As long as you get one hit, that's all you need. Now, since there is a vortex right here, I wonder where it will lead us to. Oh, it's literally telling me the quest I'm on. Oh, there's definitely more here, so. Only the 16. Twelve to go. 10 best. Yeah, they definitely didn't. So we didn't have to kill. It's just, it depends on what we fight. We're almost there. 6 to go. 5 to go. Magus, you spent all that time thinking. You got an answer or no? So we looped back. Alright, just 2 more now. You should. It's definitely it's a good show. I mean, there's some probably minor issues, but I honestly think it's still good. It's fine. All right, we collected our 100. Were you able to collect the necessary amount? Excellent. You have the exact right amount of Mistral essence necessary to restore the pillar. Eye of Azara, the Scepter of Storms. The element of air can be difficult to contain. We'll need a way to magically anchor it to the pillar. Air, no matter how cautious, cannot resist a good storm. In the Eye of Azara, the Naga sorceress known as Lady Hate Coil possesses a powerful relic known as the Scepter of Storms. Retrieve the scepter, and we will use it to bind the elements of air to the Maelstrom pillar. All right, you know what that means. Time for a dungeon. Fine group. And let's see if do we have any other quests that show up. No. Hmm. I don't have any more quests. Well, I mean, there's these quests, but alright, we'll do them. 'Cause I don't know how long the wait time's gonna be. 8 minutes? Not what I meant to do. For anyone who's curious, why don't I go talk to whatchamacallit? Man, I don't have a skip tile, so I don't really care that much about the Megastone. Plus, I'll be honest, in Pokemon games, I've never been fill out the Pokedex. Like I've done it maybe once or twice, but even then, me, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world, and it's not the beginning of the world. All right, now where was I? All right, I was gonna go to the Infinite Bazaar, and even like the idea of collecting every the Mega Stones means jack and shit to me. Okay, it's the same thing. We're basically just gonna get an upgrade jewel, which being that we're about to run into a dungeon sounds perfect. Call for participants. I don't know why this quest is so kind of weirdly repeatable. Excellent time in Skyfreed. Now the research can begin. How overwhelming. Excellent progress. Here are the spoils of your victory. There. Champion broken. These are my infinite researches. Will we get a good amount of them? Probably not. Now let's start burning shit. What reason for keeping this as 11? Let's see. Can we do anything for our hammer? Um, oh, we're a lot more stronger as characters now. Now let's burn all this shit. Combine the threads. A much more greater weapon. Doom hammer. Get this look back on it. Actually, you know something I want to see? First, let's confirm something. I do have a tavern. Is that the actual Earthen Ring tavern? Tavern? Oh, my computer. I think it's part of my shoulders that make it look like it's different. Because that part seems to keep coming. I wonder if I switch the hat up. Nope, it's not the hat. If I switch the shoulders. What am I wearing that's giving me that look? Oh, it's the chest plate. That's why. Let's see what other looks I got on him. I like this outfit. Why this just shows up like that, I have never idea. This feels more like a gnome outfit. Now, this one actually is, I think, shaman look. This. I don't remember how I got that. Or that. This one's just funny when you realize, especially they have no connection to Gillian's. It feels way more too druidy. Ironically, these all do. This seems totally a mage's outfit, I'm sorry. Which makes sense. Not bad. Yeah, I can't imagine my shaman wearing druid outfits. Yeah. Yeah, the chest plate doesn't matter that to me much. But let's go to our raid apparel guy. See what else while we wait. Since we're still waiting in queue. Oh, now it's up to 10 minutes. I'm not gonna buy any of these right now. Let's go for as far as I've got this. Not a bad outfit, all admit. Not bad either. These are all outfits I have, but also cannot be worn by a shop. This one could, but I didn't see this one there. Oh, I don't think I bought this one. I could. I'm probably gonna leave that on the other characters. But no, that one I just. Well, hopefully it would look better on a non. Not this guy. This one I bought. Not sure why I bought. Why I would have already bought that. Yeah. This totally does not look like priest gear. Grim Inquisitor Regalia. Collect the appearance of this armor set, including all difficulty variants. Appearance is only usable by mages, priests, or warlock. I can see a warlock wearing that. Not see that looks more like a priest's outfit. The hat is so weird. Even this, like, I can't imagine a paladin wearing that. Like, I love it how the on the shoulder it's a hammer and tome. Whatever. Yeah, see, some of these outfits are just so weird. Again, this is a warlock's outfit. This totally gives me light. Maybe. I still can't imagine a warlock wearing that. Well, this outfit looks better on the. Maybe it's just the classes need to. Maybe. I can see it as definitely a. Dreadworm definitely makes me think Death Knight. Doomblade. A druid can we wear this? Like a monk? No, I'm sorry. Some of these outfits are just out of place. Like, see, this I can imagine a druid wearing. No, not this. This. Yeah. See, that is totally a priest outfit. See, that I can imagine a warlock wearing. Like, it's a cool looking sword, but I feel like I'd get really tired of it real quick. Hammer of Vigilance. Oh, that just kind of looks boring. Sounded cool. Damn. Still. It's worse as the Q doesn't look like running weird. Is it just 'cause how I'm holding thing? Oh no, I want to touch the forest. Let me browse your collection. What is this? Not very much different. Nightmare Whelpling. Mm. Rebellious Amp. Toy. Peer through the eye to see a world where demons won the war of the ancient way. Add this toy to your toy box. Draw the outline of a starlight field. Pelions inside the starlight field can fly. Mode of light. Summon a small fell spreader that will spread the taint of the Legion. Mm. Aw, it's only a dragon. He's not the mount seller. Why would you want this? Uh, Now, if we want the mount seller, we go to this guy. Let me browse your goods. No, it's not a lot of these mounts I think I would actually go for. Especially some of them are just like, yeah. Okay, you maybe. Arcadian turtle. Mm, maybe these guys. Midnight's Rain. Okay, okay, maybe the Living Inferno. I have this one. Like, mm, have you? You're not that fun. You disgust me. You guys bore me. Avenging. The fact some of them are just basically change colors. And that's it for mounts. Hey, there we go. I have a Jara. Not the way I should have been going. Do we just have a whole bunch of shamans in here or something? Weird is I feel like some of these guys they kill them so quickly, but then it turns into a fight. Is everyone still moving? Do we have a mage leading the fight the way? That's concerning. Mages aren't tanks. No, our tank is a demon hunter. They fucking polymorph me. Kind of funny, they literally only need two. Not very good at guarding. Give me that scepter. How am I out of range? Storm surges and we're going full charge. I am the wielder of the Scepter of Storms. Why'd I put the crap? Oh. There's no real reason to focus on the other heads. Alright, now we're gonna kill the king. That was funny. The king is he's marked third on this, but no one would ever face the king first before Surprise. So you'd have to go completely out of the way, and Deep Eater is right before the Wrath. Sheltered from the storm. Damn. Don't ask how I looted things as a ghost wolf. He didn't mention his son. Oh shit. This is the first time I think I heard them mention the son. Like half the group is already on their way down. Shows how the craziness time runners go. I don't want to miss any of the fight with against. Shit, did I trap myself? Nope. But I'm gonna take a while to get there. They may already have the last one dead before I get there. But the fact that they pulled this without the tank. And the Wrath has been defeated. Yeah. Alright, let's leave without saying a word. Right back into the bazaar. Now we fly. We're gonna go right here. No. We speak to the element of air. I hope it was easy to convince Lady Hatecoil to part with her scepter. Quite easy. Yes, this is it. With this, I will be able to bind the element of air nicely, and maybe do some impressive tricks at future festivities. Alright, now let's talk to Mr. Advisor. Mission: Investigating Default. In order for the Earthen Ring to bring the four elemental lords together in an alliance against the Burning Legion, we will need to convince Therazane, the Stone Mother, to join forces with us. Therazane has been absent from our negotiations with the element thus far. There has been whispers of a new threat rising from the Deepholm. If these rumors are true, she may need our aid. I prepared a diplomatic mission to Deepholm to secure the situation. It is waiting your assignment. The mission to Deepholm was a success. The champions of the Earthen Ring made contact with Therazane, but the situation is worse than we feared. In order to unite the four elemental lords of Azeroth, we will need to seek out Therazane and convince her to join the cause of Azeroth. However, the Stone Mother currently has her hands full battling a Twilight Hammer insurgents in Deepholm. If we lend Therazane our aid, she may agree to unite with the Earthen Ring against the Burning Legion. The journey to Therazane's throne in the heart of Deepholm. Aid her in defeating the Twilight's Hammer, and convince her to join the defense of Azeroth. You gotta think, an entire world of everyone trying to kill each other, you think it'd be a lot easier to convince people to join forces. Tell what just happened there, instantly. There we go. Yep, this is gonna be Farseers. You're now hated with Therazane, damn. The Earthen Ring has come to offer help. This is unexpected, but welcome nonetheless. The Twilight Hammer has re-emerged, building an army to overthrow my kingdom. A ludicrous fantasy on their part, but one that I cannot take lightly. I cannot offer the mortal races my aid till the threat of Deepholm has been dealt with. If you truly wish to unite the elemental lords to your cause, I would see you prove it. Go, uncover the plot that the Twilight Hammer is hatching, put an end to their scheme. Ooh. Maybe this is Mullen's event? Actually, do we already recruit the Farseer? Honestly, without checking my champions constantly, I don't remember. We fly. We're in the elemental plane of Earth right now. So after this, the only elemental left is fire, which we'll have to restore a new elemental avatar. Now, of course, we're also going to want to seek out this, because this, I think, is for the other weapons. You notice we only have one artifact right now, while the other weapons are required to get. It's good that you have arrived, Farseer Skyfried. The Twilight's Hammer has built a formidable stronghold here in Deepholm. Destroying the cult. We are all that stands between the Twilight's Hammer and their conquest of Deepholm. Azeroth cannot hope to fight the full strength of the Twilight's Hammer and the Burning Legion at the same time. It is up to us to put an end to their cult before they are to fully rebuild. Accompany me into their stronghold, and we shall cut through their ranks together. The Master's Plan. The purpose of the Twilight Hammer has always been the same. They seek to bring about the end of the world. Their schemes may change, but their wicked purpose remains consistent. Defeating the Twilight Hammer is not simply a matter of defeating them in battle. If we're to be successful, we will need to uncover their scheme and put an end to whatever terrible plans they have created. Let us start by searching the encampment for clues to their true purpose here. Mistress of Twilight's Journal. Hey, 1989. Hope you're ready to party like it's 1999. Definitely saw it around here. There we go. Honestly, I think the Twilight Hammer is going to come back as part of the villains as the next expansion, but under a new name. Kind of like Dragonflight brought back the Druids of the Flame. Balance. The elements must never be. We are. I didn't even see you. Well, guess what? No particular reason we can't be fighting here. Funny, collecting the items was a lot easier than finding Hammer men minions. At least they're not. They seem to be spread thin. That, and we're not the only player here, so they're getting killed probably faster than we can find them. See what I mean? Well, we're making progress. As long as we get one hit in, we get the kill, which is all we need. One. In fact, I keep accidentally clicking on him is the problem. But yeah, this should be enough to kill. Destroying the cult. The Twilight's hammer will soon not recover from the damage we've dealt. Their numbers this day. It's an honor to battle at your side, Farseer, Skyfried. What vile scheme have the Twilight's hammer plotted against the world this time? If the Master is not stopped, the Twilight's hammer will have all the power they need to conquer Deepholm and will enslave the elements. We must allow this to happen. According to the Master's Journal, the Twilight's hammer has discovered a method of harnessing the void to subjugate even the most powerful of element. The journal specifically mentions the children of Therazane as test subject. Whether the Master was speaking literally or figuratively in this regard, I do not know. Regardless, we need to free these elements and stop the dark ritual from continuing. It appears that our journey is going to take us deeper into the depths of darkness. Held captive. There are prisoners here, Farseer, Skyfried, there that are enslaved by the Twilight's hammer. The cults work them to death in the depths of the mine. I cannot abide such cruel mistreatment. Let us clear a path through the mine and rescue any Twilight Hammer's prisoners we find, so they may return to their homes and families. The Twilight's Hammer will pay for their crimes. Yeah, can't probably flee to get the prisoners that are already freeing, but we'll find every prisoner we can. Clear a path where you can escape. Now we can. Let's let the other players clear a path as well. Clear a path for you. You can escape if you hurry. Now, I could have probably just walked normally, but where's the fun in that? You had all the chances there, man. I will say there's not a lot of prisoners here, unless the other players have already gotten them. Did we free him? I can't tell. Let's get away from him, though. I do hope we find more prisoners, though. Damn, you fell to the... Also, the Tempest summons the Spirit Wolf. Interesting. I never noticed that. I consider it neat and special, especially if you remember, I actually technically they have always had the feature, so maybe it's not what I thought. Hmm, who knows? I don't think we ever actually were confirmed they weren't. Oh no, they captured someone named that was the Unshackled. Oh, come on. Okay, let's wolf out. The Unyielding. Alright, let's go. Save the captives. I can actually would say this character. I mean, it might be just because I don't remember a lot of Cataclysm. He might be more present in the Cata. But how active was this character in lore outside of this? Like I know Riggar, he was in the comics and all that. I'm pretty sure Mulligan does appear as in the Shaman, some protagonist of the Shaman. I gotta look it up. You gonna stop the hammer? I don't think so. Clear the path for you. You can hurry if you can escape if you hurry. Go. Let's do Wolf to travel, and I got that one. They're mine. Damn, see, that was only enough to get me five up to five. You six. Okay. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I speak to them while they're fleeing, that ain't gonna do shit. All right, well, I guess let's just keep running. I feel like I got this guy already. And I know, I'm not reading them anymore, but thing is, If I read them, I'm gonna run out of time before another player clicks on them. See, when another player gets the chance, I don't. And we only need 3 more. That's why, if you notice, I'm skipping any fight I can. And he respawns. Path, go. Go to path, go. Just need 1 more. Done it, go. There you go, Mulgun. Unless the servants of Therazane are free and the dark rituals of civilization have been halted for now. The captives have been set free, but there is still much more to be done if we are to dismantle the Twilight Hammer's cult. There's only one more thing that remains, Farseer Godfrey. We must confront the leader of the Twilight Hammer and end their sinister flaw once and for all. Without their so-called master, the remaining cultists will be forced to retreat from the Deep Home. Only when the Twilight Hammer has been crushed and the Deep Home has been saved will we have the support of Therazane against the demons of the Burning Legion. Alright, let's defeat the Mistress of Twilight. She's usually not in the mines, but why would she be? Alright. Run, Wolf, run. Ugh. That makes me miss the Great North. That was a good show. I like it better than Bob's Burgers. Wait, was she actually in one of the... Wait, was she actually in the cave? I'm confused. This kind of implies she was in the cave. I can see it making sense she was in the cave, but clearly she's not down there. Maybe we do have to have been gone through the entire cave. Maybe there's something I missed in the cave. Or the mines, I should say. I have no idea what you're saying. Oh, Gene, I keep reading. I think that was the point. Wasn't he kind of ups? Bob was upset about it. Something interesting about the characters. They get boring or just rub me the wrong way, or just even the storyline just doesn't feel fitting. Oh yeah, I guess she was in the mine. Weird. I also feel like it's also a story that the status quo gets really boring after a while. I mean, at least with Simpsons and like Family Guy, at least it trades it up in a way. I don't know. I can never just understand why people say Bob's Burgers is a good show. Like it's like Rick and Morty. Like people praise it, but how? We'll have to find out. Yeah, the fact that we kept hearing this over and over kind of makes this not a shocking reveal. Alright, let's use their portal. Let's go talk to Therazine. Sorry, I was letting it fly automatically while I was having a drink and didn't even realize I was about to crash into a wall. Ah. The Mistress of Twilight was actually a dragon. Thought the brood of Cyntharia had been defeated. I don't know why they think that. I feel like no. If I remember, I think it's I'm blanking on this. It's most likely John what Benjamin or something. It's the guy who played Carl in Family Guy and Archer. I don't know. It's just the characters are hard to like. Nothing about them is interesting, and honestly, I just get tired of them. Their storylines after a while. So the Mistress of the Twilight was actually a dragon. I thought the brood of Cyntharia had been all defeated. What if Cyntharia was not the last of her kind? Deep Home thanks you, Shaman. The Twilight Timer has always thought them many over my kingdom, but their latest threat was far greater than their previous efforts. For your service to the elements of Earth, I will pledge my armies to the Earthen Ring in the defense of Azeroth. I have no love for the mortal races, but this world is not the burning legions to destroy. Tell your Earthen Ring that Therazane, the Stone Mother, stands with them. Am I still hated with her, though? Let me see. Huh, yeah, we're still technically hated. Hmm. Fists of the Stone Mother. Oops, I did that too early. Well, we can see his last comment. Still makes me sad I can't fly here. Alright. It's good to see you back safely, Foster. With Therazane's allegiance, we now have three of the elemental lords united to our cause. However, one still remains. Fire. The Maelstrom Pillar, Earth. The elementalist Jonna has been hard at work restoring the Pillar. As of late, she's been focusing her research on the element of Earth. You should speak with her when you have a chance. I have heard she is close to a breakthrough. World Mender. Complete 10 world quests. I will probably do this one off screen. The elements have gathered, and though the Firelands have yet to unite with us, we have more strength on our side than ever before. However, the war with the Burning Legion still rages, and now we must return our gaze to the Broken Isles. When we have dealt significantly with the immediate threats of the war, we will have turned our attention to uniting the Firelands to our cause. Turn to the Firelands. The time has come to return to the Firelands. I need not to tell you how dangerous this will be. Ragnaros may have been defeated, but the elemental Fireland destroy the reckless abandon. Our that means basically a place of fire is destroying itself with fire. Eat that out, you eat your heart out, Daedric Prince. Our presence there will surely be seen as an act of aggression. I have prepared a scouting mission to the Firelands. We should send only our very best champion to make contact with the elements there. If the mission is successful, we will find the information we need to bring the Firelands to the fold. Seems our mission to the Firelands was a success, Farseer. We have much to discuss. Alright. And if I remember correctly, we should... No? Oh, no, yeah, they're right here. Mullen, or Fury, it was an honor to fight at your side in Deep Home, Farseer. The way you lead our order with courage and determination inspires us all with hope. Yet I fear the worst is still ahead. Lest you should not bear this burden alone. Give me the honor of fighting alongside you once more. I will not let you down. Unbroken. Avalon, the unbroken, the deep thundering words of Alvin from about slowly as he speaks. Stone Mother sends me to help Farseer. Say, crush demons, protect Shaman. Avalon smashes his giant stone fist together, shaking the room. Echelon, go. Avalon John, we'll go with Farseer. Make demons cry. Alright, let's go see what the Elementalist has to talk with us. And I think that's the next quest we have to complete anyways. Hopefully it's not another 100 element kill thing, because I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it, but it's more tiresome. Hopefully it's another dungeon. Good timing, Farseer. I was hoping you would come by. Amata the Indomino. In order to imbue the Maelstrom Pillar with the Essence Earth, we will need one of the rarest fossils on Azeroth, an egg. The egg of Gauntlett is no ordinary egg. It contains the bits of the unborn Earthen Primal, perfectly preserved in stone. There may be means by which to arrive it, but more on that later. First, we must find the egg. Earthen Ring has heard of an ancient being who possesses such an item, but he will require human blood. Speak to Maha the Indomitable in Deep Home to acquire the fossilized eggs. He will require the blood of Sagarius to trade. Pretty sure we're just gonna have to turn it in. I don't think it's possible to grind the blood of Sagarius and this. Because I think they took out all any chance to get that, so we'll just end up talking to him. Hot. Hot. The Indomitable speaks with a low rumbling voice. What do you ask of the earth? Taste for blood. Mahat and Dunnan guzzles down the blood. See, I told you. Down his, down his throat as he speaks. Yes, this is what I wanted. The egg is yours. Did he get drunk off that? Mahat and Dunnan speaks to you with a low, grumbling voice. Here is the egg of Goliath. It is yours now. Go in peace. Nice and easy. Why is there not a portal here? Fuck it, easier way to do this than that. I should really open these. And since I'm right here and it'd be the perfect time to turn in my order campaign. Gonna research. I mean, even though I'll be honest, I don't care for the. I'm not doing this one for anything. Legit. This is the only reason to care about them at this point, other than getting more bronze. And you know what? Fuck it. Turn it all in. Why would I want to steal Rick's portal gun? I literally have a heart. Yeah, all this gear I don't think is going to be any good now. It's all just bronze now. But yeah, Rick and Morty is also another series. Like, it's talked up so amazing and it's clever, but honestly, I just find it boring after a while. Like to me, honestly, I see Rick and Morty as just a show. I'll have it on. Oh yeah, let's turn in our infinite research. Yeah, I've never gotten 18 of these because these are reset by the day, and I cannot do 18. I've gotten close, but you've gained their respect due to a true shaman. You are a leader. All that remains is to answer is where you are going. At this point, also, I'm not that motivated to do infinite researches either. I mean, there's probably a goal and something good to get out of them. It's just I don't see any reason to do it. All right, kill any enemies. Sure, we'll probably kill 200 anyways. If not, or maybe if I'm bored enough, I'll just start killing things randomly in game. My weeks should also start out. Plus, it doesn't take me long to do what I do in games anymore. All right, especially if we have to run a dungeon, I'm 90% sure we'll get close to what we need. All right, let's mount up. All right, it's true. They give it does exist right before my very eyes. Netherian's lair, the Earthen Amulet. Now that you were able to acquire the Egg of Month is an incredible feat itself. The next step may be impossible. Still, it is our only hope. For the ritual to work, you need to awaken the Latin elemental energy resting inside this egg. There's an item that may have the ability to do so. A relic known as the Earthen Amulet, rumored to have been created by Loken himself. It was lost many ages ago and has fallen to the hands of a dark rule of Underking. Promised another dungeon. So let's remove Eye of Azara, and now let's do Netherian's Lair. Alright, now for this one, we're going to travel back to Dalaran, because at this point, the best thing to do is do some world quests as well. Like, I will do what I can on Mender off screen, because I'm going to be honest, there's no real reason to continue it. It'd just be doing 10 random world quests, which literally could be any of them right now. And of the groups I have, the Valajari is the only one I think I can actually do that focuses on one. What do I have that's actually areas? Let's do this one. Slay some Grey Watch. Just straight up a 10, kill 10 enemies. I will say this, I do enjoy the remixes. Like they are fun. I would definitely suggest doing more. I hope WoW can do more of them. I just don't know any of the further expansions people would enjoy remixes. Battle of Azeroth was, well, the quest zones themselves were fun and interesting for the most part, including for the Alliance and Horde, but I think the storyline in the end was kind of a hit and a miss. Especially it became too focused on Sarfang, which I mean Sarfang's a cool character, but I don't think he had enough there was enough story and the story parts that were present. But I blame that on the previous writer. They were stuck holding a bad ball once he got himself well what he did what he did. And outside of it, Shadowlands was a complete Shadowlands just didn't focus enough what it should have. And honestly just became boring after a while what it did. I don't know. Shadowlands just felt too weird. And Dragonflight, while not bad of an expansion, I don't think there's enough to carry a remix. I don't know, maybe they should go back to previous expansions. I would love to see what they would do with World of Warcraft. Lich King, probably not Burning Crusade, because Burning Crusade was one of the ones, like, it was the first expansion, but after a while it got boring. Maybe Kata. I don't know, I feel like the Infinite Dragonflight could do something with, especially they did have a focus there. I don't know. I don't know. Damn, they're killing everything so fast. I don't know. Out of all the WoW, if there's any WoW fans in my audience who played some of the expansions, what do you guys think for the next remix? What do you think could be the next remix option? There's one I haven't brought up. The one that they honestly expected them to do next, if they were going to go in order, but Warlords, especially that is, well, they didn't want it a time traveling expansion. It literally involves traveling into an alternate Draenor, which I don't know. It might be curious to see it as a remix and see what's this alternate Draenor like. They take some aspects of Draenor that have changed. See, it's prime setting for one. I mean, it makes as much sense as Mist of Pandaria, I'll be honest. Damn, 13 minutes. Hopefully it's before this ends. Unless I gotta run this stream long. I don't know. I've seen queues can go wherever. Again, Horde didn't. The Horde was no treacherous. We were forced to flee. It's just bad luck. You guys didn't see that. Let's kill you. This is why I'm not bothered skipping. Not showing you guys the full how I'm gonna do the 10 world quests. It's basically just gonna be doing quests like these. The quests I know I understand, and literally I'm just going to do this. I think she's responds here. Oh, I'm gonna keep flying to where the marker. No, yeah, it's here. She's just dead right now. I didn't have to do that, but boom. Two. All right. Your quest number three, and we'll see from there what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Murky's egg. I just hope this is gonna go quick. That's a cool mount. Get on my elemental. Yeah, you gotta wait to make sure they destroy it. Always wait. Summon. Get on my fellow elemental. That's three. Now let's see what's left with World Quest. Like, I don't know if I want to do that one. I don't like that one. That one I think we're gonna run out of time for. Let's do, I guess, let's see if anyone's doing Wave Crusher. This would be a very nice time for the dungeon to go, but damn, still 5 minutes queue. Starbuck. I find that one always funny. Yeah. And this is a queue, one I could queue in, but some queued in for the dungeon. I can't queue in. Hopefully I'll respond and other players will show up. Nothing more I can say. Yes, let's do these while we're here. Oh, All right, there's Mr. Wave Crusher. Now I hope the skew doesn't happen until after we kill this guy, which might be a slow while because between the two of us, we are not doing that much damage. When the hell did I use that? All right, we're getting somewhere. Just helps when you got a lot of MPs, other players. He'll die soon. All right, that's 4 world quests in Stormheim. We already got 4 of them. And hell, I'll probably just get the other ones throughout the week. Especially since, like I said, I'm trying to save as much of the storyline as I can. I think we'd have one more episode, and let's see, of the shaman that's left, we have what just now? The Fire Elemental Lord, so that's that quest line. We'll hopefully finish Earth right now. Like I do hope lately we're like any minute should we should be queuing the Valajar. The Valajar, thank you. Yeah, it's always the same line. All right, let's take and collect the stuff we have. Oop, enough to get 10 there. Damn. Oh wait, maybe that's what we got. This, this. Now, what is our rep with the Valajar? Huh, only revered. Which I might not actually be as shocked as that seems, but it might just be because, despite what it seems, I'm having actually this character level a lot faster than I thought. Like those event threes would give us way more experience, especially since every time I did, I got more of the epoch stuff, and that stuff boosts the XP way crazy. All right, we got more bronze. Let's see if we can buy anything for our. All right. Oh, we should actually probably do this side as well now. Now we should have everything I want to say. We'll have to see if we get 550,000. All right, come on, Q. Any minute now. Well, we're getting there. Oh, no, I'm gonna fly back to Dalaran, I guess. Yeah, because for anyone's curious, I don't see any reason to do the Nightfall, and I'm nowhere near their storyline. I mean, I could technically do it. I mean, fuck it. I won't get anything from doing the Nightfall, and I don't have their order group. Sure enough, but Kieran Tor, at least. So I don't do that. I don't move my chair. Man, I really should toss that thing. I don't know why I haven't tossed that. Not my chair, the old blinds. So damn apathetic about them being there. I have to skew for the dungeon goes. So I actually don't know how many more shaman dungeons there are, but I don't know. Yeah, it won't be anything different than if you watch the fight on Crota Drows. I just won't be tanking it. I'll still probably just wait to. This queue time is lying to me though. No, 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 no. All right. Dwarf offered. Didn't even offer me any of the drink. Makes me play with the barrels. That one just looks like it's sunk. Oh, lucky. All right. See this. Uh, uh, no. All right. Where's the next one? This should be the last round. Shit, I think I lost it. Yep, I lost it. Thankfully, as long as we get one right, now I think we'll still be good. Yeah, you only have to get enough to get the six right. All right. What am I doing? Let's just kill Guardian. That way we'll have literally six, which just means one more day of a group I can do it. As long as it's not the Kirin Tora one, which then again, worst case, what I do just two more. Again, I'll have by next Tuesday. Continue. Alright, now where's the Guardian? I'm really glad they got rid of the no one get if one other only one player can get the kill option because that would not work with so many of these. Actually, you know what? Since the that is literally right there. All right. And yeah, you can say why don't I just do enough for it? I don't care. I don't know. Yeah, I'm bored enough over the weekend. Maybe I might unlock it at least to see. But I probably do that on my main anyways, because yeah, don't think any of them would get maxed out. Especially yeah, because I think. Yeah, you still get. Oh, I can't do it while I'm here. When we land. That's right. Even with the dungeon, I'm kind of not wanting to. Okay, we're spent almost what 20 minutes in queue now. Oh, well, now we just need a healer. Hopefully, one will show up soon. Also, this. I hope the dungeon also goes quick. Damn, these things are almost out. Hmm. That also must be why this guy also leveled so much because I have this debuff. This is not debuff buff. Increases experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests by 30%. This effect stacks up to 10 times. Including infinite research assignments refreshes the duration. Yeah, I really did focus on my infinite research on this guy. I wanted to make sure I got that achievement for the title. And thankfully, I did. Get this to 120. Yeah, thankfully I've already maxed this out. Can't say I think much of that. So I don't need to worry about all this. Alright, come on, healer. Ah! All they all disappeared. The two brother. At this point, I think we're just gonna save it for next. So nobody's coming. Like, that was 20 minutes and they told me 10 minutes. Nah, I'm not gonna waste time. What I will do is we're gonna go unlock another one of our artifacts. Because we do need to do those as well. So let's go talk to Nagra. Not, that's it. Let's go do this. I've been waiting for you, Farseer. You are a fast study, Farseer, Skyfried. The elements speak through you. It's rare to have such a connection to the world. Soon you will refer to me as the world shaman. Nah, I'm kidding. That title died with Thrall. True shaman must walk many paths. For every role, one must have the right tool at hand. Only the most powerful weapons can lead us to victory against the Legion. Perhaps it's time to seek out another. Speak with me and let us discuss your options. And we're going to do Elemental. The Gladiator Redcaw knows a powerful weapon that may aid us against the Legion. After the Pandaren campaign, the weapons of the Storm God Raiden were discovered beneath the Throne of Thunder. They were placed in the care of the White Tiger, who will only give them to one who is worthy. Rhaegar, well, prove your worthiness. And before we continue, I'm going to get my skills, my speculation back. Yeah, because I only play an enhancement. I don't want to be Elemental. It might be cooler, but I don't care. I'm here to be a shaman. I'm here to wield the Doom Hammer. You come to a decision yet? As far as here, I would give you guidance, but in this you must look within. Expand your horizon very well. Your allies have gathered here. Impressive. They only know how best to proceed. They will know how best to proceed. May the winds ever be in your favor, Farseer. Alright, where are you, Rhaegar? Now, this is a character everyone was loving to see in the end. Wow, I hope he gets more parts. You saved us all, my friend. Truly, you embody all the elements stand for. If the Earthen Ring is to fail, we will need weapons of great power. I know where to find some. After the Pandaren campaign. Okay, I feel like this has mostly been able to what we already read. None have been able to wield them. So great is their power. They were placed in the care of the White Tiger, who will only give them to one who is worthy. Come, Skyfree. Travel with me to Pandaria, and we will prove your worth. You gotta think how far that is. We've made it to Pandaria. The coming storm, welcome, Shaman. You seek the weapons of the storm god Raiden. Many have traveled here in Pandaria, but none have proven themselves worthy. The Thunder King conquered Pandaria, yeah, using power stolen from the Titan Ra, known as Ra Den. In the Mongol tongue, if you truly seek to wield the relics of the High Keeper, seek out his ancient edicts like among the ruins in the heart of the Mongol Empire. The Edict of Stone, the Edict of Fire, and the Edict of the Storm. These these the codex are scattered among the Koal halls in the Vale of Eternal Blossom, one in each way. Okay. Do I have to speak to you to get there? Oh, no, no, I'm gonna fly on the mountain. Fly on the mountain. No, no, can't fly. I guess we're just traveling there. New time runner for sure. Well, as long as it doesn't kick me. Because the weird awkwardness of some of these. Wait, am I going the right way? The awkward part of Time Runner is, if you also notice why there's no other NPCs, is we're technically not supposed to be in this time, and if we escape the timeline, so any like useless NPCs you're not gonna come across never show up. If you go to a zone that you're not supposed to be in, you'd get kicked. Did I miss one? The amount of damage this place does. Unless I have to go even further in, past the door. This place is literally a dungeon filled with traps. We're just riding through all them day and night. What ability is it missing from here? No, I think that's my storm ability. The one I literally used for taking on bosses. It's not on my bar. Why are these now all apparently not on my thing? But I've gotten a lot of this back. That's the case. Oh, it didn't come back. Hmm. Just keep running. Just keep running. You know, this reminds me of any of those who watch the Soul Eater anime, when all the traps failed to do shit to Black Star because he just ran past them. That's what's happening to these guys. I'm just their traps mean nothing to me. Hmm. Hmm. The curse of flesh. Ironically, despite it being called a curse, the power of flesh did make these characters much more powerful. Oh, was I supposed to be purging these spirits? I've been ignoring them because I thought I wasn't they were meaningless to me. They're just in the way. Well, time to start fixing that. Oh yeah, it was an easy fix. I've already backed down to 6. There's 7. Oh, look, 8 just volunteered. There, now we don't have to worry about the rest. Where's my wolf form? The Master of Flame. Alright, let's put out his flame. Hmm. Oops, I should not have muted that. Alright. Well, here. Damn. When asked around, the Pandaran locals are terrified of this place, and it's been haunted ever since the end of Hell Screen's Pandaran campaign. Did you find an offering to the White Tiger? Tiger's serious about this, isn't he? While you were here, others came to the Temple of White Tiger to present their offerings to him. Looks like we're gonna have some competition. The White Tiger has prepared a series of challenges for everyone who wants to possess the weapons of the storm. Now you know their power. These are the very artifacts that Ra-Dan himself wielded during the Age of the Titans. Come, I have led arena teams to victory across 3 continents. With me in your corner, you cannot lose. Get on your mount and fly. I'll say this for this artifact, you gotta fly a lot. And my just give me issues for a sec. But we'll be there soon. And now the scenario. I didn't even realize him. He wants the monk weapons. Your reputation precedes you, Shaman. I am told you were on the front lines in the shore. You, more than any other, knows what our world is up against. If you seek the weapons once possessed by Ra-Dan, here are the storms that know many have tried to wield their power, and none have succeeded. You will face a series of challenges. Make no mistake, the most of the weapons themselves will be dangerous to the test of all. Do you wishing to? I'm ready, White Tiger. He did. I'm ready to fight. The Vicral Warrior scoffs to you. You are my first test. Bah! I have scars more intimidating than you. Hmm. Now, what am I not using? Well, I'm using elements, but not elements like that. Ah, bitch. Team, earn a team victory with Rhaegar. I don't think we'll ever see this character again. Jen and Lily. Hmm. Should have known she was going to get herself into a fight if you did this. Alright, speak with UN to begin. True hero never fights alone. This challenge will summon your cunning and your prowess as a team. Work with your partner to overcome this. Is your team ready? Rhaegar and I are ready. I don't want to take her out. I get hit by the booze. There's a healer? Hey, we won. Hmm. But guess what? Yes, we can wield them. The power of the weapons of the storm is overwhelming. Your struggle to control the might of the keep it strong. Free my friends. Showing what's important. I'm not doing this because I want to get the others in the fight. I'm doing this just to show you how bad you are. I'm not even focusing on you. And there he's dead. Truly. Truly, I am the world shaman now. Alright. With that, alright, you really are the chosen one, Skyfried. I will gladly lay down my life for you. When you take the Earthen Ring, I will follow. Alright. Here's the next one. I see you walk many paths, as a true shaman should. Two mighty artifacts are already in your possession. To seek a third would not be greed. It would be the fulfillment of your destiny, the completion of a circle. Speak with me, and together we will unlock your fullest potential. Speak with Agartha to choose a third artifact to proceed. And the only other option is left is restoration. It said that the Queen Azara wielded a scepter that had command of the sea and the waters of life. Renok has long sought the location of this artifact, and one of his shamans has close to finding it when she disappeared. Has she found it? Could the legends be true? What could an artifact do in the hands of a talented shaman? I am going to do that right now, but I'm going to leave that quest to the side. But what will we do? Actually, I should probably at least collect the quest. Uh, we'll turn it in. False potential. The path ahead is clear. Your allies wait you on this ledge. May the spirits walk with you, Farseer. Alright, now I want to see. The quest does not show up, but I'm going to hold off on doing that quest, but I will do this. Yeah, 'cause that's going to be saved for next time along with, well, I'm still probably going to do this one solo. Again, the world quests, while fun, they're not really much to show off, and I don't see any reason to hold off on doing that. I won't turn in the quest until next episode, but it won't really change anything if I do it or not. Plus, like I said, I want to save my time, and I'll show you what the reason why I want to show as much as I can of the Shaman's quest line. And if I think we just have fire after this, especially because I don't think there's any reason they make us do anything with but survey and prior information would say we do. But I mean, I can't imagine what we would do for fire. I don't remember it. That works. It's just another dungeon. Alright, let's do this, and then I'm going to show you guys something, which also might reveal something. See, do I have enough to get 3 here? Oh, they're shooting meteors all over the place. Alright, so let's see, what quest do I have from Moriarty? End of an epic journey. You've reached your full potential, Skyfried, or have you? Perhaps this is only the beginning of your journey through this epoch. Please take this as a token of our gratitude for your assistance with our research. Let it echo with every you that exists in the fracture of this timeline. Actually, you know what? Let's do the. Oh no, that's the Lost Elemental. There you are, Skyfried. This timeline is collapsing. Presumably, you have noticed the great rift tearing through the reality above us. We don't have much time remaining before we must retreat from this timeline. To make matters worse, infernals from other timelines are starting to pour out and send them back from where they came. Slay a lost legion infernal on the Broken Isle. Why not? Alright, to show you what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that's where I'm going to call the episode. But, as you can see, Legion Remix is 12 more days. So, that makes me think we will have only one more episode of Legion Remix, because it looks like 12 more days would be the 18th. Meaning we will have most likely one last episode of World of Warcraft after this. On that note, I will, like I said, try to do my best to get to the very end of the Shaman questline. Hopefully I will. Like I said, we just have the Fire Lord left. We have one more artifact weapon. As you can see, they don't take too long. And once then, we would just have the Mountain questline. And then we'll be officially done with Legion Remix. Which also means there will be a new game probably the week after next for as well. But nonetheless, I'm not going to do a vote. I already have a game in mind I want to play. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained with my show, send them my way. I will happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to do a raid as like, oh, let's see, not stream. Actually? Oh, did we miss it? I thought he was streaming today. Well, then I guess we'll do someone different today. I guess, fuck it. Oops, forgot that was on. But, yeah, let's raid someone. Alright, let's go to our creator dashboard. Yeah, I know that sound is very annoying. I am going to hopefully remove it in just a minute. Raid channel, since I guess Ryu legit is not. Well, let's, I guess, just do friend zone. Start raid. Bear with me on that sound for just a minute, guys.